What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchie, here back with episode 4 of Spilling the Tea with Bitchie, honey. And on today's episode, we have a very special episode. I'm super excited about this fucking episode because, honey, I'm spilling tea with other people. It's not just me. It's not just me and you all. Bitch, I have a very special guest on today's episode. Today's episode really was just 3 really good friends getting together, having drinks, having tacos, watching some Martin compilations, and then just talking about different topics, different things, giving each other advice. We went from saving money to eating groceries, to to favorite movies, best French fries, bitch, best chicken, hot chicken, crying from chicken, bitch. We talked about a little bit of everything. So I hope you enjoy this. I just want to introduce my friends and tell you just a little quick story about why I invited them on. So I invited Adriana because that's my girl. Literally, when I first started working in my job, I was kind of really shy, bitch. Like, I would just literally go to work and then go home, bitch. That's it, that's all. I would talk, little chit-chat conversations, whatnot, but one day, after work, I was like, I'm gonna go this way because I think it might be a little faster. And I ended up being behind Adriana and Brendan, and we just started talking, and we haven't stopped talking since then, so Adriana is that type of person to where if I see her or if I text her and I just say sis, she gonna be like sis, and then we both gonna be like sis, and then from there tea is just gonna be spilled and laughs are gonna be had, advice is gonna be given, understanding is gonna be given. Escape said, what I need from you is understanding. And I think me and her are there on that. And I'm doing the we're here eye to eye thing with the 2 fingers as I'm saying we're here on that. So that's why I invited Adriana on, and that's why I love Adriana. Brendan, I invited Brendan on because, for one, he's super kind. I haven't seen him be mean. He'll say funny shit that's mean, but it's only to be funny. But he's super kind to people. He's super nice. And why I say he's kind is because anytime I send him my videos or my podcast or like just something funny that I think might be funny, he'll actually give me that extra little bit of encouragement, like, dog, this shit is funny as fuck, or you're funny as hell, dog, or dude, you can fucking sing really good. Like, he's really good at giving you that extra encouragement. So that's why I fucks with Brendan, with the extra K on the end. Fucks with Brendan, because you really need people like that in your life, because you never know what tiny little compliment or what tiny little phrase or little hither or there is going to help somebody. So that's why I fuck with Brendan. And also, he's super cool. Like, he's a very nice person. Like I said, he easy to get along with, funny, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Knowledgeable. Knowledge a fucking bull. If you need a word or just a fact, bitch, you can go to him for that. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is BANV, Adria Yee, and DB the God. We are LA's Breakfast Club. Okay, so the first thing that I put down was dream jobs. What would you say your dream job would be if you could have any job?
Only one?
I mean, as many as you want.
Okay. I got 2, so 1.
Damn, you had that shit ready.
Yeah, this is an easy question. For me, like, because I just know.
Yeah.
1 off top would be, like, lead choreographer for, like, a big artist. Like, nice. That would be dope as fuck. Like, since I've been, like, choreographing since I was, like, a kid. Like, that.
How long have you been choreographing?
Probably since I was about 9.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, I just always liked making up dances, and I just, like, continued.
Nice.
The other one, like, branches off from what I studied in school, so I would want to be, like, a sports psychologist for, like, a major athlete.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that, actually.
Yeah.
What is sports? What would you do if
so,
you were doing that?
Basically, like, if they, like, get injured, then they go to, like, a physical therapist. you know, they go to a physical therapist to help them physically, but they would come to me to help them with whether they have like anxiety or anger management problems, or I could work with the whole team and help them do team building and just like building trust amongst each other, or just helping one single person. Maybe they're like losing motivation in whatever sport that they're playing, which happens a lot in like the teen years, especially if they only played like one sport.
Yo, this is real as fuck, bro.
I know, man. I studied this shit. Can you believe it?
Okay.
But like, yeah, they go through what is called like burnout. So like, some people are like, man, like I've loved this my whole life. Like, why don't I want to do it anymore? Mm-hmm. And so like, I would basically just be there to help them through those like thoughts and processes and stuff like that. Those are my teachers.
That's crazy, because I had that experience like in high school, because I played soccer like for my whole life, and then I just quit. Like I stopped playing for like 3 years, and I came back and played like my club team. But like that's wild. That's the thing. Also, when I was younger, I like watch Michael Jackson videos and like try to. Yeah, I guess mine would be to be like a writer, published author of like short stories or novels, something in the creative field, definitely, or like something that could make me a lot of money. Obviously, like that's the goal. Yeah, is to be rich. Like everybody, you're lying if you say you don't want to be rich.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
So like an actor or some shit, something dope as fuck, or like a well-renowned author. I think would be dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Me, obviously, I would love to host a show. I mean, I would love to like be like the male Wendy Williams, or like the counter, the counterpart of Wendy Williams. Like, I wouldn't mind doing like a radio show either. Mm. I feel like radio would be easier because
I could see you on a radio show.
I don't have to see people and like have a
live
audience and bullshit like that. I really don't want to like. I would love to like do things in front of an audience, but I need to like really. I don't know. My nerves are shot like when I'm I need to like work on that. So, I mean, I think I could definitely get into it. Like I've hosted shows before, but I was like nervous as fuck. Like you could tell because I would be like shaking, like not all the time, but like a little bit, just shaking or whatever.
Scary. You have to like actually speak in front of people. Like I can fucking dance in front of anybody, but if I have to like speak,
you can't dance. I ask you to fucking dance all the time, and you never do.
You asked me like once. We're in the fucking kitchen drinking beer. Like why am I just about to bust a move?
Nah, I've asked you multiple times.
You haven't. Anyway.
Dance right now.
No. Anyway.
Okay.
But you got it, man. It's just all about like practice and routine. Like once you get into that like routine, like you're just like, oh, you know what? Like you just step out and you can just do it without even like thinking or like having to psych yourself out and shit like that. Like,
that's what I'm gonna try to start like going to these open mics like weekly. I haven't gone back since the first one, but I'm gonna go back probably next week. And just try to, like, I'm going to try to record them and, like, ask somebody in the crowd to, like, record me or whatever. And then I found out that they started doing, like, Instagram Live, so...
Oh, yeah.
You can watch it on there, too, if you don't, like, come to the actual thing.
That's dope.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Next, in honor of Black Panther coming out this upcoming week, we are going to talk about our top 5 favorite Black movies.
Damn, we have to have top 5?
Or not
top
even
3.
5,
Top
just
3.
top. Even just top. It don't even have to be a number. Just two of them that you might think of. Me, my top 2 is Color Purple. Obviously, I love Whoopi Goldberg. That's my girl.
That's a good one.
I just love the story of like how Miss Celie like went through all that shit and like in the end she came out like on top. Second. I'm going to say Coming to America.
Oh, shit. That's a good one.
I love that movie. I can probably quote all of that movie from beginning to end, probably.
Got that so good.
That's definitely one of the best parts of the movie. And also, I like the barbershop scenes with all the old men, like, going at each other. That was, like, some of the funniest parts to me. So, yeah, those are my 2. For sure. Maybe... a close second, maybe Ghost, but that's not necessarily a black movie. I just love that because
with Whoopi Goldberg,
and Patrick Swayze.
I fuck with that movie pretty heavily.
Speaking of fucks with Whoopi, I don't know if this counts as a black movie.
Sister Act?
Sister Act 2 though.
2, yeah.
Yeah, I think that counts as a black movie.
I've heard that take.
2.
Lauren, all of
the first one is like cool, but 2 is the one. You know, Boomerang, Friday. That's
Friday. Yeah.
That's one I could probably quote like the whole thing. Fuck, what was that one?
For sure,
I
Friday.
said Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
South Central that I could definitely quote that whole fucking movie.
That one is hilarious.
Damn.
You know what I was just thinking about when you remember at the beginning of that movie when Kim Wayans run up and she's like, "Oh my God, my son, he's dead." Yeah. Like, this ain't your son. She's just like, "Oh." Marlon Wayans put up a picture of Kim Wayans the other day, and she looks exactly like she looked in that movie.
I met her once.
What?
Yeah, fucking
y'all famous.
No.
They famous, y'all.
No, this was like I was working at an elementary school, and she wrote like a kid's book. So she and her husband came to the school and like read it to the kids, and me and my best friend were hyped.
That's fucking.
Because I'm trying to think, what was that like dance like that parody movie? It was like making fun of like all the dance movies. I can't remember the name of it. Was it Dance Movie?
It might be.
Yeah,
honestly, it probably was.
Some shit like that. Anyway, that had just come out. She had a very small part, but that shit was funny as fuck. So me and my best friend are hella hype. We're like, it's Kim Wayans, by the way. She's hella tall. Like, she's a tall lady. Yeah. But anyway, side note. So we got to meet her. Like, we couldn't like say like, oh my God, that shit was so fun, you know, because kids. But we're like, oh my gosh, like, we're so excited to meet you. Like, we loved you. We're big fans. And we just saw like this movie where like your part in that, like, and she was super nice. She was like, thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Their family is like black royalty.
For real.
It's definitely like.
I just found out that. Well, not just, but like in the last few years, that the fucking dad in that family, like, was part of the whole fucking building up the Wayans name. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just the brothers, but the dad, and also he looks like he's like 30 still, like for real. Black don't crack, even though I'm pretty sure he's light skinned, but like look at him. But yeah, that's cool.
We don't crack either.
Your favorite black movies?
Fuck. Friday, definitely for sure. I love Friday. Next Friday, specifically. I think next Friday
over First Friday?
Yeah. I love Next Friday.
Who are you?
Just because of the scene with the record shop, bruh.
Oh.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that. We quoted that shit in elementary school. Got in trouble a lot for saying that.
Oh my gosh, that's why.
Next Friday has some good parts, but
I think all the Fridays.
No, also how his auntie-in-law like wanted to fuck him so badly.
My God, yeah.
They had,
she
like,
came down like Greg.
They had the sex dungeon.
She said, damn, you look better than your baby picture. She said, you know we can keep it all in the family. He was like, hey, yeah.
Wow.
He was like, all right. Now, damn it now. Uncle Elroy was funny. I'm glad they brought him in. Oh, yeah.
No, the fat ass dildo that they had in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that whole,
that sex room was nasty. That was freaky.
50 Shades.
Yeah. Low key. Okay.
I think, does Rush Hour count?
Does
you got,
it?
yeah, I feel like you have to count it.
Yeah.
Just because of Chris
If
Tucker.
there's a black lead,
Well,
I mean, it's
not
international,
like
but
it's definitely not something that's like in the black community as like culture. But I feel like just because of Chris Tucker, I gotta count it. He's fucking hilarious in that movie. And I love
definitely Jackie is funny.
Jackie Chan is
too, though. I would put that on my list.
Yeah,
that was a really
I love
good
Coming
one.
to
I didn't
America.
Even think about it.
That entire movie is just
like,
hilarious.
What black movies do I know? Because honestly, there's a lot of them I haven't seen. Because like when I was little, my parents did the right thing and didn't let me fucking watch rated R movies. So like for the longest, it was hella shit that I had.
Yeah, all of those are rated
R. I was
like,
you know, like a little older at least. Like so.
Yeah, Coming to America was hilarious. Okay, let me see. Favorite travel destinations?
Oh, shit.
Where have you traveled that you just love and you want to go back again? And where's somewhere you want to go?
I love going to Hawaii. I went to Hawaii the summer right before high school. So I was like 13, I think. 13 or 14. We were just there for like a week for a soccer tournament. Like 10 days. And it was like one of the best experiences of my life, honestly. Like, I'll remember that shit forever. I learned how to surf. And they thought like, y'all don't know how I look, but back in the day, I had like long ass hair. And the shit was like sun bleached. Because I was in the ocean. So they thought I was a fucking native Hawaiian. People would come up to me like, hey, brother. Like, shit like that. I would low-key like get discounts and shit at places. Yeah. But I learned how to surf in like a day. And then I was just on the ocean like surfing every day for like a week. So that was like one of my favorite spots. And then, I have a hilarious picture from when I was there. We knew a surf instructor, and there was like a tent that we were underneath that we would go sit at every day and just chill at the beach. And there was this group of like teenage girls that were underneath the tent, and I was like, what are they doing like at our spot? That's our spot. So I just went and sat down like in the middle of it because I didn't give a fuck. I was like I don't know these people. I'll never see them again. And then someone saw us. We're like, oh, like let's take a picture. This is like cute. So I have a picture with me and legit like 8 girls surrounding me, and I just like I'm chilling like looking at like 13-year-old Brendan.
Oh my god!
And just like 7 or 8 fucking teenage girls, and I just look like a pimp, basically.
Nice.
That and France / Switzerland, just fucking beautiful countries.
Lucky.
I'd love to visit there again. And place I've wanted to go to since like 3rd grade, Italy. I don't know why. I just like. I learned about it in 3rd grade, and since then, I just wanted to visit.
Nice.
Yeah. Place that, oh my gosh, Ibiza for sure, Spain.
Oh shit,
Lucky.
yeah.
It like, it was just so beautiful, and like the crazy part was like, our hostel was down the street from a beach, like walking distance. So like we were at that beach and like
isn't that whole city a beach though, basically?
Basically,
like,
yeah. So like, but the crazy thing is somebody told us that the beach that we were at was like a crappy beach. I was like, this fucking beach right here, nigga, like I can see through the water. Like, how was this the crappy beach? Yeah, it was nice as fuck. The weather was beautiful. The food was fucking bomb. I ate paella like
oh my god,
almost every day that I was there. It's a Spanish dish. It's got rice, mussels,
seafood.
It's like seafood, chicken.
It's basically like Spanish gumbo. Like that's how.
Kind of. That's a good way to put it.
Nice.
Without the juice, really.
Yeah.
I forgot that about ice.
Like jambalaya.
I'm like, wow,
yeah,
it's cool, but it's not
we're
cold.
drinking like room
I
temperature.
Mine is still cold because the drink was cold.
True.
But yeah, Ibiza for sure. I would love to go back, and I plan on going back.
Nice.
Hopefully, sometime within the next 2 years.
Was that shit expensive?
I feel like I was already in Ireland at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was only a 2-hour flight. Yeah, that was a good ass time.
You were just fucking turning up every night or what?
Pretty much. Like, it wasn't like super cracking out there. Like, we're there like through the week. Okay. So, and it wasn't like the season. So like their party season is I think from like June to October, and we were there in April. But like the weather was like it is out here, and me being in Ireland for the past like 3 months, where it fucking rained every day. I was like, it made me feel like I was home. I was like, oh my god, like sunlight. I missed this shit. I was tanned as fuck. When I tell you I was pale, like, do you see this wall right here? This is my skin in Ireland. Like, I was so fucking pale. You don't know how excited I was to get on the beach. I was like,
sidebar?
yo, bro, I needed that sunlight ASAP.
Sidebar, when I was mad young, I would tan like really easily, especially in the summer. I was your skin tone, Daryl. I'm not even fucking joking.
I believe that.
I went like
I
7 shades darker. Yeah. Now I don't really tan as much. Sorry, completely interrupted.
No, it's totally fine. Yeah, it's fucking great out there. What's another place? I want to go back to Amsterdam. I only got to be there for like 2 days, and I had strep throat, so it kind of fucking sucked.
The cafes.
I went to one still. I had strep throat, and I still fucking smoked. I was like, this is like the American dream,
exactly.
like to fucking smoke marijuana in Amsterdam. Like, why would I pass up this chance? As soon as I got my medicine, I was like, all right, thank you. And I went right across the street to the cafe. And I was just standing there, like, staring at the menu. And the guy was like, did you need some help? I was like, there's just so many choices. Like, at the time, I wasn't fucking used to that shit. Like, I didn't have, like, a med card, so I wasn't, like, at dispensaries out here or anything like that. So he was like, yo, you know, like, just check it out and let me know what you want. I was fucking broke as fuck at the time also, because it was, like, the tail end, like, literally, like, 3 days, I think, before I was supposed to come back out to LA. And so, like, I had almost no money. Like, my sister, like, sent me some. Like, I went on this little boat tour. Mind you, I went out there by myself, because originally somebody was supposed to come with me, and she bailed on me. But
this
I had a
for your study abroad thing, right?
It was while I was out there, but I wasn't studying there, yeah. But I had a friend that I went to high school with that just so happened to be living in Amsterdam at the time. So I went to visit him. We hung out for like one night. He showed me the red light district. That shit is fucking crazy because it's really bitches in windows like shimmying and shit at you because they're trying to invite you into the fucking whatever they call them, blah, 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 blah.
But is it sex or are they just dancing in a glass thing and you're watching?
Like, well, they're not having sex in the windows,
but
they're bringing
in the building.
You in to fuck, for sure.
Okay.
That's it, bitches. It's not just a row of strip clubs out there. Like, bitches is fucking in Amsterdam and red light district. But I was like, whoa, it looked like something out of a fucking movie scene, like. But that shit was like real. I don't know. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I would want to be able to explore that city a little bit more. But
Amsterdam is beautiful.
I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've always wanted to visit Tokyo.
I was talking to Uche about that.
I also want to go to Thailand really bad.
I've been there, but I don't remember.
There's another one. Italy has always been on the list too. Yeah. But recently added is like Greece. Because that shit was fucking gorgeous. Yeah. Recently added to my list.
I haven't been overseas, sadly. I mean, I went to my little Caribbean things, but
that shit counts.
I'm like, I want to go to like places. Europe. But my favorite place definitely I would probably have to say fucking Nassau, where I just came back from.
Okay.
We went to this resort that just had this infinity pool, like, right on the beach.
Fuck.
Even though the water was freezing cold, I still got in real quick.
Was it cold? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it winter?
Because there was a big-ass winter storm happening, like, on the East Coast. That was, I guess, like...
Oh, shit.
Even when we got to Miami, it was cold. We were like, what the fuck? It's cold. It was still hot, but it was cold at night and shit. But, that was fun.
I feel like you're going to go back in, like, 2 months.
To Miami?
Yeah, to the Bahamas.
Oh, on another cruise? Yeah, I'm definitely going to go on another cruise for sure.
Man, I'm trying to
the place that I want to go is Dubai. Because I want to do that zip line from that tall ass building.
Oh, you crazy.
That
going
like
scary, all the way down to that. That is on my bucket list, literally. It looks like it's so fun, man. And then they have like some Bellagio type fountains that I can spray up while you're going down, so it's like super cool. Dubai. I want to go to Hawaii. I actually think that might be my next cruise. Actually, it's probably to Hawaii or Jamaica. So
I want to go to Jamaica too.
Yeah, for sure. I heard like when you get off the cruise in Jamaica, they like have the loud already right there.
It's just like, here you go. 4 blunts.
Welcome.
Ready to go. It's already lit and shit. Just fucking put it in your mouth.
Yeah, I know, right? My cousins and my parents went there and they were just like, as soon as they got off the boat, like people were like putting weed in their hands, like not even asking them, just like,
that's like
here, buy this, yeah.
I got too many trust issues to be
Me
fucking
too,
with, like,
especially in different
shit,
places,
yeah, I don't know, I'll be too weird.
I went on a family cruise to Mexico with my cousins. It was like 14 of us all together. They found weed in Mexico and brought it back on the cruise. I'm like,
what?
It was brick weed though. It was like the brick Mexican weed.
Yeah.
So it was like Reggie Boots. below Reggie, basically.
Low Reggie.
Yeah.
Like, that shit still had the sticks in it.
Yeah, sticks and stones
Only
and
sticks.
all that shit.
Sticks and stones, breaking your bones.
Everything was in that shit. I'm like, I ain't smoking that.
You
They
smoke that shit,
smoking
it literally breaks your
I
bones.
know, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm good.
That's trippy because when I went to Mexico, when I was in Cabo, me and my sister like walked on the beach. They're doing like henna tattoos or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're like, oh, like, let's go get some. And then there's like some guys that are like selling jewelry and shit like that. And one is like, hey, like shaking a little bag at me like, you want to buy some weed? And I was like, nah, like, get out my face, nigga. I don't fucking know you. I'm not about to just buy some shit. You think because I'm black here on vacation, I want to buy you weed? Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I probably would have bought it, but
Hell no, I don't fucking trust. I never
True,
trust.
I do have a trust issue,
Lace my
especially
shit
in
or
different
some shit.
places.
Yeah, man.
my homie went to Jamaica and they had they just grow it like outside. Apparently, they just put the seed in the fucking soil and just water it and let it grow. Apparently, so that shit grows up wild wonky. And he bought it. He was like golfing with his brother. This is my white homie, so just so y'all know. And the caddy was a dealer, and they hadn't smoked the whole trip. They were like trying to find some shit, and the caddy was like, "Yo, I have some weed, like if you want." And they're like, "Yeah, we've been trying to find something like since we've been out here." And that shit just comes like, it looks like a tree branch basically, and it just grows like straight up, and it juts out at like odd angles and shit. So it looks like Reggie, like Chicago Reggie that you'll get, but it's still on like the branch, and it looks like a fucking olive stem or some shit. Anyway, just wanted to say that. Carry on.
Okay. Okay, this is a random one that I just wrote. Best fries. Who has the best fries?
In LA or in the world?
I would just say any place that you've been to, who has the best fries?
That's kind of tough.
Me, it's a tie between... I love Popeye's fries.
I hate
Cajun
Popeye's
fries.
fries.
Yes, they are so
Okay.
good. Between them and I would say
them.
Checkers.
That's
I
like
love
the same
Checkers
fries, ain't it?
Oh yeah, they are the same.
Checkers.
So
is-
basically, you like
Checkers-
Popeye's fries?
Okay, so
Yeah,
Checkers or McDonald's.
Yeah, Checkers, Rallies, and
They-
Popeyes
yeah, they
all
all
got
got
the
the-
same fries.
You like
They do. I got
McDonald's
them brown.
fries?
Yeah, when they're fresh and like hot.
McDonald's fries are like fire for like
Yeah.
fast food, but like
You could get
I
better fries.
fucks
I feel
with like the fucking hood burger stands,
Yeah.
like
True.
those, like the steak fries, like those are like the best
Yeah.
ones, and they put like the seasoning salt on that shit.
I love
Lawry's.
fries. Yeah. Low key.
Yes, that shit is fire. Hood
In
fries
Chicago,
only.
it's this place. What is the fuck? It's on the tip of my tongue. Why am I not? I have not been living in LA that long to not know the name of this fucking. It's a Polish stand in Chicago. Maxwell's.
Oh yeah, Maxwell.
They got some good fries. They're like the hood,
Yeah.
like
the
Polish,
Polish hood, yeah.
burger type of place with some good fries. I fuck with them.
I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of something
I honestly can't think of any that
Jump
particularly stand out. I like. Oh, it's either Steak and Shake or what's
I
the?
hate steak and shake.
No,
fries.
what's the other one that's like steak? Culver's.
I've
Them
never-
shoestring little skinny fries.
Shoestring fries?
No, I don't fuck with those. I fuck with the thick cut.
Steak and shake.
Talking about the thick cut ones. I think it's Culver's.
I've never had steak
It's
and
probably
shake.
Culver's, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Culver's has good
not bad.
fries,
Yeah.
but I like sweet potato fries. There's this
I
spot.
haven't gotten
I know
into
people don't fuck
one
with them
for
that
some
heavy.
reason.
I
but
think they're cool.
I like them.
But
I love sweet potatoes,
it's not
but
like
not the
something that I would
fries.
order. But if they
Yeah.
were there, I would eat them.
There's this spot in
Like
Chicago
I wouldn't be mad, you know.
called Rocks that has the best sweet potato fries. Like if you want a good sweet potato fry, you got to go to Rocks. It's on Clark.
I'm like,
I know, right?
Yeah, write it down. It's on like Clark and Addison, basically.
I
just
miss
walking
Ubering
asking
around
people,
fucking
"Have
Clark and
you?"
Addison.
Yeah, but it's they're
I stayed
good.
on the north side.
I like thicker fries though. I don't like fries because you know if they're too thin, they just get all
True.
greasy and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
limp and shit.
yeah.
I like a nice crisp, like you can hear the P at the end. I like a nice crisp fry.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel
Okay,
it,
to
I feel
continue
it.
that, best chicken. Now I know we all eat chicken, so
Since I've been
somebody
out
got some
here-
good ass chicken.
I haven't had What's the fucking chicken out here that y'all have? Roscoe's. I haven't had Roscoe's chicken and waffles.
You've never been before?
I haven't been yet.
They're good, but I mean, you'll hear a lot that it's like overrated.
Yeah, I feel like it's just
it's like okay, duh, but it's a brand. And like so are some Nikes, but people still buy them. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, it's just like you want to try it at least once. Yeah.
Don't like break your neck trying to get there, but if you get the chance to go, like try it out. It's good. Yeah, I fuck with Roscoe's. It's cool.
I really like Dave's hot chicken.
I need to try that because I keep hearing y'all
talking
talking about
it. Spicy because
just try the normal one. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off. I missed that chicken shit while I was in
that shit
Caribbean,
was too
whatever.
Hot, bro.
Was
that
it?
Shit was too hot.
I had a mild one. I think
she couldn't finish
crying. I couldn't fucking finish it. But the thing is, I saw Cam at work eating his. He's white.
Cam.
So, yeah, he's red. Tears are streaming down his
He's still
face.
just powering through.
And he's like, dude, I'm crying. Like, this shit is really hot.
Paul and Curtis ate theirs perfectly.
I saw that, and I was like, I'm not going to eat mine here because I don't want to fucking be crying at work looking a damn mess because I was already, like, sad that I had, like, I basically had to get hot because I didn't order ahead of time. It was like the extra that he had. He was like, "That's all I got."
Let you have my. They probably gave.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I don't know how the system works. I was just like, it's a free sandwich, it's cool. I'm down. But that shit was so fucking hot. I gave some to my sister. I was like, you have to try it because I want you to see that I'm not exaggerating when I say that my mouth is on fucking fire. Wow. So she tries it and she's like chewing because like you feel the heat once you put it on your tongue. You can feel the spice.
Yeah, but
and then it's subtle. It's not until like basically you swallow the bite that the fucking flames start.
Damn.
Like coming through your mouth like just fucking flames. That shit was hot. And it wasn't even the hottest one. That's the one that's what tripped me out. It was like third from the hottest.
Maybe
you got the medium or you got the hot?
Hot.
I think I got medium.
There's like two more after that.
That shit was still hot. But the thing with that shit, the flavor was still really good.
Yeah, I can tell really fucking good.
Once you got past the actual
I can tell it's like bomb chicken.
Was good,
Hell yeah, I could tell that the flavor. I was telling my dad because I had him try it and he was like, wow, like, yeah, that's got, like, some power to it. And I was like I can tell that the flavor is really good.
It was nice and crisp on the outside, but tender.
I can't eat it because my mouth hurt.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is...
Yo, and then and then you feel it, like, at the upper portion of your stomach.
It gave me, I'm not kidding, it gave me a fucking nightmare that night. I woke up in the middle of the night with a fucking nightmare.
Chicken chasing you.
My stomach... No, that's not what happened. I didn't even tell you what happened to the chicken.
Not a chicken chasing her.
But then also like my stomach like was fucking
fucked up
hurting so bad.
Maybe I'm glad I missed it then.
If you ordered the mild,
I think I had medium with you, because I don't like hot shit.
Yeah.
And then the way Paul and what's the name was eating it the first time, I was like, no, that's hot.
Yeah, see, I like spicy food, but only to a certain extent. Like that was 3 steps past my spice level, I think.
What was it? What was that place called?
Maybe not 3. 2 definitely. Howlin' Rays.
Howlin' Rays, yeah.
Howlin' Rays.
Man, he said there was like a 2-month or 3-month waiting list.
They took care of us, really, because I went and picked it up with Curtis.
Nice.
And they gave us hella extra shit. They gave us extra fries. They gave us like I think a couple extra sandwiches, and they gave us free drinks when we were just chilling waiting because we had like we literally ordered like 100 sandwiches.
Yeah.
So they took care of us.
Yeah. That's cool.
Is it a big place?
It's
no, not really. It's like
that's probably why there's such a long wait. Yeah.
I like that we just got hella loud for the chicken.
I know, right?
That was the most
I like Popeye's chicken.
I fuck with
Popeye's is good, but it fucks with my stomach for some reason.
Really?
And I noticed that it's not just like in one area, because like in Bolingbrook, in Springfield, here in LA, I'm like...
My cousin said that in New Orleans, that Popeye's chicken is really fucking good.
Yeah.
And when I went out there, we stayed literally right across the street from Popeye's, but I was like, I can't get Popeye's out here. Like, that's a little too cliche. Like, but now I kind of wish that I didn't. So when I go back, I will try it.
You should. It has like a, maybe it's just like a, since it's Louisiana, they like,
they got an extra spice there.
No, they got the original recipe.
Yeah, exactly. Look here.
I don't know, but yeah, I fucks with Popeyes. I can't even like. I don't like Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't like that.
Me either. I stopped
KFC.
eating them years ago. Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm not really a Church's chicken fan either.
I've never had Church's.
It's like bland.
Church's
to
was
me.
good back. Yeah, it is super bland. They don't season that shit at
yeah.
all. It's super nasty.
Yeah.
You only go there because it's like 10 pieces for $4. Look here. They give it away and shit. They're like,
you want some chicken?
Exactly. It's so nasty.
Have you ever been to Honey Scuttle?
No, but I heard that's good.
It's good.
Somebody said that in LA.
It's good, yeah. I don't know like how many locations. I only know the one that's in Culver City. We should go. It's good.
Definitely, I'm down. Okay.
The biscuits are fire?
Yeah.
The biscuits are fire.
Oh my god.
They're like...
I would fuck a biscuit.
Honestly, he made it how far?
I know, right? A good amount of time. A good minute. Okay, a funny topic. I want to talk about this because the other day, fucking Brendan is known for his off the wall comments out of nowhere. And he brought up, he was joking, obviously, for my followers who are listening. He was just like, who's going to go home and eat some ass this weekend? And I was just thinking, like, eating ass has become, and that's the topic, is eating groceries.
In case you didn't get it,
eating groceries in 2018.
Eating groceries.
Is it cool? And we're also talking about this because Janae Aiko, freaky ass, put up this post talking about sitting and writing Big Sean's face. So, I feel like when I was younger, that was just something that was just, no.
No, yeah.
It was disgusting. It was like, you're disgusting. You need to die, basically, if you do that. Why would you do that? But now, I feel like in 2018, I feel like it's now become
like in
vogue. Yeah. I feel like if you don't do it, you're not cool
I'm
in
not
some
gonna
relationships.
be cool. I'm gonna tell you
Exactly.
right now.
I said, I guess I'm lame.
Dog.
Exactly.
I'll be a lame, but
look, I'm saying if you don't eat ass and get your ass eaten in 2018, don't fucking fuck with me, bro.
Shut up.
Nah, that shit is nice.
No,
I eat that shit for breakfast, lunch, dinner, fucking brunch the next day, bro, with mimosas.
I can't. No.
I'm sick of you.
It's a no for me. On doing it.
I don't want either, I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't either back in the day, though.
Have you tried it?
No.
Damn, bro. You're missing out.
I would have to agree on the getting it. To be clear to my followers, getting it, not doing it. Doing it, I can't. I can't bring myself to it. There's been moments where someone asked, and I was just like, no. I was like, no.
No, I won't do it.
Swerve.
I was like, I guess that's it. I mean, good night.
You have to be in an ass-eating mood. Like, you have to... you need to.
I just want to know what mood
you can't
that
just
is,
start
like,
eating ass. You have to be like, damn, I really want some ass today.
I just don't see myself ever being in that mood. No.
It's like, the thing is... Y'all are saying this because you're being recorded, but you've definitely done it and you love it.
No, I've never done it.
No, don't lie.
I'm serious.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you're serious.
I'm gonna be honest in this instance.
But
it's
primal. It's primal. Back in the caveman days, they didn't have toilet paper and they were still eating ass.
Oh my
and that shit was fire. They were licking each other clean.
Stop it. That's so nasty.
I don't think they were doing that.
No.
I don't even know where... I don't know what generation
fellas,
straight
fellas, I'm speaking right into the mic right now. I don't care. You're straight. Just try it, bro. Just have someone eat your ass. It'll change your life.
Oh my God.
For real. No. Take a nice fat shit. Get it clean. Take a shower. Yo, if they don't want you to take a shower, that's cool too, bro. I'm not kink shaming.
Definitely not. Hell no.
Just get your ass ate one time. Keep that shit hairy. Shave that shit. Whatever is your preference.
Being blocked on all social media. Not taking a shower before you get that.
Hey, have you ever seen that meme? And it's Little Richard, and it says "block Babaloo."
But what? You laughed through that whole thing, bro.
It's Little Richard. You know how he says "pop Babaloo." It says "block Babaloo."
That shit is bad, man.
He looks a mess.
That shit,
like,
I have to find that.
His face is pulled too
phone.
fucking tight. I don't know what doctor he went to, but his fucking face is fucked up.
What doctor? Any fucking
all these celebrities, yeah.
looking ass celebrities.
Okay, so this next topic, I forgot why I thought about this. It might have been a TV show. Side niggas and side bitches.
Oh, okay.
Is it cool to be a side nigga or a side bitch to somebody who's in a relationship? And is it cool to have a side nigga or a side bitch if you're in a relationship? Now, me, I was talking to Adrian about this when we went to the beach. I've been in a situation where I was a side nigga.
You have?
To a DL nigga who had a girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
With me, at the time, I was in college, so I'm like, okay, this person is showing me attention, so okay, whatever. I didn't feel bad about it because I'm like, okay, this is his decision. He's texting me. He's coming to kick it with me. He's hitting me up. So that ain't gonna do with me.
Did he eat your ass?
No, he did not. Maybe he did. I can't remember. I'm drinking. This was in college though. This was like 2009, so a nice little long time ago.
Damn, no.
I feel bad about it. Like at my age now, I say hell no. Like it's not cool to be one, and it's not cool to have one. I wouldn't be one because now I feel like I need somebody who's gonna give me all of their attention. I don't want to be texting nobody like, why can't you come over? Why can't you answer my text messages? Mm-hmm. And he like, oh, my shorty over here. Like, yo, shorty. Mm-hmm. But you was just over here last night. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
On all fronts,
it's getting a little warm in here.
It's not cool to be one, and it's not cool to have one to me. And also, because we both said how you get him is how you lose him. So let's say I did take him from his bitch. Then eventually, maybe the next bitch might take him from me. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not in 2018.
Same strength?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a no for me on both accounts. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. So, in high school, I learned my lesson. I learned that lesson fucking early. But this is the thing. I didn't really know that I was like the side chick at first.
Yeah. I hate those situations.
At first, I didn't know. But once I found out that he was like talking to me, he still had a girlfriend, I was like, well, that'll be over soon, you know? But, like, karma came back and bit my ass quick. Mm-hmm. So, I learned to never fucking do that shit again.
What happened? What was the whole situation?
Like, we were, like, talking. He never, like, made it official with me. And then, like, turned around and got a girlfriend. Yeah. Like, a different girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, it's, fuck that nigga. Like, he's still like shit. Hey, but facts, though, I heard that he low-key still be asking about me sometimes. So, that shit is, I'm like, but why, though? Like, what year is this? You living in a fucking dream world.
True.
But anyway. Yeah, so, I don't want to be a side chick because I don't like to share.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Exactly.
I don't like sharing. Like, if you are mine, then you're mine. Okay. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, when is he going to be done over there?
Okay.
And, like, I don't need to be worried about that shit. Like, I can just hit my nigga up and be like, what's good? Come
exactly.
Through. Like,
take your time, baby.
It should be no question to ask. Yeah.
Like, you know, like, it's nothing. Yeah. Unless he at fucking work or he with his family. Drop what the fuck you're doing and come over because I said so. Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be no like, oh, I gotta fucking wait. Like, I don't like to.
Or let me hit you up later. Like, no.
I don't like to share.
Adriana, quick question based on that response. Do you peg dudes? Are you a pegger?
What does that mean?
I was just about to say that.
You never heard of pegging?
No.
Got the strap on, the wild
15-inch
black veiny stupid.
No, I don't want a man
Why do
that
men
wants to take it makes
that's weird to me.
Because you were like, get over here now. That's like a very dominant
okay, but he shouldn't have no problem with just
exactly.
If he said the same to me, then I'd be like, okay, put my purse on my shoulder.
I'm already on my way.
I'm in the car.
Little did you know I'm outside.
No, before you texted me, I was in the car, bro.
Look,
little did you know I'm already outside, and I picked up some food.
Wait, true story. Sidebar, true story. I was once in Long Beach. Okay. I was in Long Beach, and the guy that I was talking to or dealing with or whatever at the time was like, yo, come through. I was like, for sure. 10 minutes on the motherfucking freeway. 10 minutes, I'm not exaggerating. Because he said. So I was like, okay. So, you know, what's mine is mine, and that's it. I don't have to share. Like, you can't also have my nigga. Like,
exactly.
You know, so.
That's why when SZA's song came out, I was like, no, bitch, that's not your man.
But see, like...
That's my man.
Yeah,
I'm confused about her explanation to that song. Because she said it's not like she's a side... It's not a side chick song. It's like a love, like, triangle, some sort of something else.
No.
To me, it sounds like side chick song.
Because he was with one of y'all first. Before he
was
got
with everybody, so clearly they both need to
somebody is aside.
They don't mind sharing. Hey, that's fine. That's none of my business.
People like that. Triples, like 3 people in a couple. I've heard of that.
The triangle is the strongest shape in nature. Y'all need to embrace this shit.
Nah.
This is the way. This is the future.
A
A triangle, yeah.
Why?
A triangle's stronger than a square.
Why? How are you determining strength of shapes?
Look at a fucking pyramid, bro. Those shits have been around for 5,000 years. It's just a triangle with 2 other triangles on the side. Stack those shits together, that shit will stand for the rest of eons.
Oh my god. I'm so
but what if they built it in the shape of a square? Would it still be standing?
I know.
I swear to God,
I
swear to God, this square building or the Empire State Building, if the Earth, well, this is all like hypothetical, but I believe that if humans were somehow eviscerated off Earth, all life was wiped out, that shit would fall into disrepair and that shit would crumble down before the pyramids. Because those shits have been around for thousands of years now.
But and doesn't like how they were made go into like... Yeah,
because they are a shape that is very stable.
But what if nobody there was a shape like that made this...
They just leave them there, right?
Yeah, they're not maintained. You have to maintain all these buildings or else they'll fall apart mad quick.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, so I'm saying, like, what if there was, like, a square built the same way that a pyramid is built? Like, the same material, the same...
I don't think it would last as long. Because it's just not as sturdy of a structure. Because all of the weight is pushing against each other at the pinnacle. And then it's being... I'm not a physicist, so I'm just theorizing.
I'm really like, I'm listening, though.
I'm learning.
I'm trying to understand how you can determine the strength of it.
It's being... You have to have a wide base, obviously. And then it's being... All of the stress of the weight is being evenly distributed as you go down the base. It's not in a square? No.
Oh, because the top part would be...
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So... To clear this up, I was being facetious about the love triangle shit, but like I actually believe that, like in nature, the triangle is like the strongest shape. Also, I
forgot this.
Yeah, that was like the start of this conversation.
Oh fuck!
I haven't had experience with the love triangle. I've never been a side chick or a side dude or a side whatever. Or I've never had a side chick or anything like that. Y'all are both some hoes, so next question.
Oh, damn. Just because you've been in a relationship for years and fucking years and years.
I wish I could have been with somebody for 5 years. Move to LA with him. Get a sickening apartment.
Next question. He was feeling the heat.
Okay.
He was feeling the heat.
In the mood of the black movies for Black Panther, what are your favorite black TV shows?
Martin.
We've obviously, we were just talking about fucking
Wayans Brothers, yes, the Wayans.
Yeah.
The Fresh Prince.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Fresh Prince.
Easily. Will Smith is my father. You better claim me, Will.
I like Jamie Foxx.
You don't like?
No, I do.
Yeah, I fucking love the Jamie Foxx show.
That was a good show.
Some good shows.
Jamie Foxx is funny.
Yeah. I love A Different World. That's one of my favorite classics.
Family Matters.
I fucks with
a little bit older. Good Times.
Definitely Good Times. For sure, fucking Good Times. That might be my number one.
Dynamite!
My favorite episode of Good Times is probably the episode when Winona got Penny after her mama was burning her with that iron.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's.
And they finally like figured out, oh my god, her mother's hurting her and shit. And then she finally got her. I love that episode.
I love episodes like that where it's like real fucking issues.
Yeah, definitely.
That they like actually handle seriously, you know,
True.
like the episode where
I was about to talk about Fresh Prince because that just made me think of like 3 different.
What are you
episodes.
thinking of?
So Fresh Prince, first of all, the one where like he meets his dad.
Yeah,
and
oh
then
my
he
god.
when he goes through the whole how come he don't want me there?
Oh
like,
my god.
I cry every time I see that.
Every
scene.
single
I
time
get
it
emotional
fucks
right
me
now
up.
just thinking about that.
It fucks me up.
We all have tears in
and
our
I
eyes.
don't even like closely relate like directly,
Exactly.
but like it's just so oh my god, it like makes my soul
They
hurt.
just put that in the LA shot and I was like, that scene was so sad.
There's that one. There's the one where Uncle Phil has a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
And like just the like whole emotion behind that like situation, and then like what was that one?
First
Oh,
things
that when
first.
Carlton
right?
thought that he loved Will more. And he had to tell Carlton, like, I love you, you're my son, and stuff like that.
I don't know.
I don't remember that episode.
I remember. I could have swear it was somewhere Uncle Phil was in the hospital.
Maybe that.
And he
did
felt like
happen
he
or
loved
something.
Will more than him or something.
I don't know. But then another one was like when they got like arrested. They got pulled over.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, and Carlton being completely oblivious to the fact that, like, him getting pulled over because he's black was not, like, a fair thing. Like,
Exactly.
the justice system was not fucking working for you that time. Like, you thought that your money could always save you. Here's the fucking proof that it can't.
Exactly.
You know, like, that shit was fucking crazy and will always be, like, relevant.
True.
Yeah.
Will always be relevant because racism isn't going anywhere, but I'm not about to dive into that.
I feel like black shows always really put out all of the like issues. Like when you think about Good Times, like all the way back then, there was an episode where Michael took the gun, the family's gun.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh my god, where's this gun? Where's this gun? Like, oh my god, somebody could get killed. And they were like, oh my god, somebody on the 3rd floor got shot. The little girl had a gun or something like that. And it was just like, Michael had it the whole time. But like, it was just trying to show the world that like, we have to be serious about this gun violence.
Yeah,
and like,
man.
that was in the fucking like, what, 70s?
Yeah,
or some
70s.
shit?
Janet Jackson was in that show.
Yeah.
Hashtag Janet Jackson appreciation.
Low key.
But
yeah, black shows always fucking like point out.
I like that show.
Was that with Arnaz?
Shit. Yeah.
Huh?
Arnaz and Brianna?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
I like that
Arnaz
one.
is fine
All
now.
throughout high
He was
school,
fine
people
earlier,
told
too.
me that I look
But
like
he's
Kyra.
sickening now. He was cute back then. He
Yo,
was
I
like,
can't wait
"Arnaz
till I'm
is
like
cute, but
30
he's
and I finally
sickening."
grow into like my fineness. Cause y'all don't know. If y'all saw me, you'd
Just
be like,
wait on
damn,
it.
just wait. I can't wait till I could actually grow a beard. Like, ooh, it's over for
I
y'all.
can't even fucking
It's
grow a
over
whole
for
beard,
y'all.
which is weird. Yeah, one of them was good.
It was all throughout high school.
Girlfriends.
I didn't get into Girlfriends for
My
some
sister
reason.
made me watch a lot of
Girlfriends
shows.
is good.
I love the theme song to Girlfriends.
Yeah. What else?
I used to always sing it, but I never watched the show for some reason.
Damn, I'm trying to think.
Me
of
too. It's hella good black show. Proud Family.
Proud Family, yes.
Hell yeah, that counts.
I would love
I
another,
fucking-
Black
like-
History Month is the shortest month of the year. Oscar Proud. You taught me so much in life. You taught me that skinny niggas could still pull fine ass.
What was the mama name on Proud Family? I can't think
I don't
of
know,
it.
but she's the
Oscar
same one
and-
that says hooray.
Yeah, okay.
And don't
You want to dance? Yes, I do, but not with you. Okay. Yeah, that is
That's
her.
what I'm talking about, Shababa. Niggas trying to hide the good shit.
Yeah, Shababu. That was my favorite scene. She said, she said, you are so freaky. I gotta go. He was like, no, girl, stay here, stay here.
Oh, fuck.
She's like, I'm telling you, I can get a little freaky. Her ass turned into a purple monster. That movie was hilarious. Marlon Wayans has no problem being naked at all. He showed his ass at the VMAs one year, like back in the...
Norbit.
Oh, yeah. Norbit is definitely
Oh my
a
God.
good movie.
Norbit.
Eddie Murphy is a fucking fool. Fucking Nutty Professor. All the Nutty Professor movies.
Yeah.
Even if the sequel wasn't as good as the first one, it was still like, yeah, both of those.
Man.
Fat Albert.
I never saw that.
I really like
Keenan
that.
Kel
It's like
or
a
Keenan?
good, like, quality.
Keenan and Kel, yeah. Fat Burger.
Oh yeah, Good Burger. Yeah.
Oh shit, Good Burger. What is Fat Burger?
It's a real place.
Oh yeah, Fat Burger, the actual restaurant chain. Damn, I mix that shit up.
It's a Fat Burger down the street, low key. I never had it.
Yo, Fat Burger.
It used to be one close to me, but they closed it down.
Where was it?
By the Crenshaw Mall. It was years before I got here. Yeah.
There's another burger place across from there, but I can't think of what it's called. Fat Burger and something else. Astro Burger.
Master Burger.
They buzz me dry as hell.
Burger.
Best burger. Who has the best burger? Since we talking about burgers.
Hood spot. It's always a hood spot to me because it tastes like real shit. You know, like the bacon is like real fucking not microwave.
Yeah.
The shit was cooked in the skillet or on a fucking grill. Whatever that shit is.
Whatever
called,
is gonna give me
top.
hypertension the quickest. Honestly.
I love Shake Shack burger.
Have y'all ever had
but it's so fucking good.
Tommy's Original Hamburgers? Y'all ever had those?
Yes.
Is that in LA?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh really?
I fuck with that.
Like
I think I saw them
good.
on Uber Eats, but I thought it was hot dogs, but it probably is burgers too.
Yeah, it's burgers.
Nice.
They're really good. I like those a
I'm
lot.
gonna
They're
try
like In-N-Out, but the fries are better.
Yeah.
But they're just not as famous.
I don't like In-N-Out's burgers. The buns are dry as fuck. And the fries are like cardboard.
I don't
the
fuck
fries
with
are
fries.
not
Like, I'm
fucking
in and
good.
out,
But I like the
literally.
burgers.
I'm in and I don't even go in. I'm just out.
I go in and I walk right back out.
I'm
I'm not
also in
thinking
and
about
out.
eating
But the fries are like if you don't eat them immediately, they're just
Yeah.
it's
They
a
just
waste
turn
of
They
time.
get super cardboardy and like,
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree.
I'm gonna do
I
something
can
with this
agree
shit.
to that as a West Coaster in this room movement.
Okay. Look here. Okay. We threw a good amount of these. Nice. Okay. I put saving money. Are you good at saving money?
I'm terrible at saving money.
No,
I'll
I'm
tell you
not.
right now.
I have an app that's helpful with
Really?
saving money.
What's it called? Because I need
Capital.
Okay.
Capital.
With a Q. I don't know why. I don't know why
Like,
these
it's
apps need to
Q?
have random ass
A?
letters.
They
Yeah,
always
Q
do
A P
something
I T A L.
different.
Yeah. It's good. It's like
I guess.
they have
Get it how you live.
Exactly. If it
I'm
works
have
for you.
still gonna download it, but
they have different rules where you can there's like a set and forget rule. There's a rule where you can put a certain amount of money every week. And then
it's a savings thing.
it's a savings, but
Okay.
you basically what's cool about it is you don't think about it. It just does it automatically every week, and you can set up notifications where it tells you, and then you can also transfer money back into like if you have a checking account that it's coming out of, you can transfer it back, and it takes like a couple days. But my favorite part about it is that you can set goals, and then it'll automatically deduct from your account. Like if you have
based on like a realistic.
yeah, exactly. So like if you go to like In-N-Out or some shit and you buy a burger and it's like $5.75, they'll deduct like an extra 25 cents and it'll just move up to like $6, and that shit adds up. Like so every transaction basically they take a certain amount and that shit'll add up, or you can put away a certain amount every week, and it's like you don't have to think about it. It just does it automatically.
It's just like a savings.
Yeah,
Nice.
Exactly.
My sister has Acorn. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I haven't heard of that.
I've
It's
heard
like-
of Acorn, yeah.
It's like a saving like thing, but I forget how like it works. I don't know if it's like stocks or like something, but basically like she has it where it's just like building up money. Like that's how she like saves money, because some comes out of it every
Nice.
like check or whatever, or every month, something like that. So that's how she saves up sometimes. But yeah, I'm horrible at saving money.
Me too.
It's
I
so
need to
difficult
get
for me,
better.
and I don't even understand why.
I know.
It's not. I don't really feel like I shop that much. So I'm like, what is it exactly that I'm spending my money on aside from like food?
Yeah. No, it's just food.
Stuff at Target, like what?
Target for real.
Honestly,
You go to Target.
okay, but I haven't
Yeah.
been in a while, and I actually like need to go. And now that we got paid, it's even more dangerous because I'm like, I got money.
Yeah.
That's when
I
it's
hate-
dangerous.
Yeah,
when
when
have
you first
money.
get
Got
it,
money.
yeah. Oh my
So-
god.
But yeah, And I'm like, what do I always buy at Target? Like, what are these things that I get? And where are they? You know?
Yeah, right? You can never find them the next day.
I'm like, what is it that I bought, like, last week? You know, like, especially when we're going to Target, like, every week.
Because it's always
like
shit you need.
It's
so shit you need is, like, something that you don't think about. Yeah. It's the shit you want. Yeah. So you put that shit in storage, and you're like, I'm going to save this for when my toilet paper runs out. Or when I need these new, like, dish rags or some shit. Or I need this
like,
soap.
I buy hair stuff, face stuff, all the fucking time. Like, the last time I went, I was pretty good about, like, what I bought. Like, I think I bought only 2, like, extra things, and it was, like, cheap. It was, like, a snack or some shit like that. But, like, I had to buy, like, this, like, drawer thingy for my room. I bought some other shit for my room, too. I'm trying to... Oh, like a... Did I buy that hamper there? I don't know. I bought some shit for my room because I, like, cleaned it, and I was, like, just trying to get my life in order. And so, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Target. I'm going to buy these things. My room's going to look great. And it still looks good. I'm really proud of myself. You guys don't know this.
That's nice, yeah.
It's terrible at keeping my room clean.
Yeah,
everything else,
I can
everywhere
be too.
else.
My room is super clean
like
right now.
My desk. You've seen like when I leave for the day at work, and I'm like moving things in a certain way because my workspace I need it to be like clear, communal space. So like the bathroom or the kitchen or the whatever I gotta share with other people, I try not to leave my mess there. But, like, my room is just like a fucking cocoon, and I just go in there and I come out if I feel like it. So, like, my room gets so messy, but I've been, like, really making a point to, like, when I get home, I put stuff,
right
like,
now,
away.
That's 'cause y'all are here.
Right.
I'm like, I got company. Let me clean up.
But, like, I've been, like, really proud of myself because I've been, like, putting stuff away. My hair stuff, I'm like, I got a specific drawer for that now. Cool. I'm going to have to just, like, fucking toss it places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did this week. I'm like, let me organize all this shit.
It's easier to stay clean when you're organized. Like, when you have a place for everything.
Yeah.
And you just know where it has to go.
But I realized, like, because I used to have 2 drawers under my bed. And we got rid of those because it was, like, broken and they're, like, fucked up or whatever. And I was like, my mom was like, do we need to order another one? And I was like, no, like, I'll be fine without it. I literally need those back ASAP, Rocky. I have a whole motherfucking bag of clothes that I can't even put away because I literally have no space for them. Even if I hung all that shit up, still would be enough space. And I got rid of stuff. That's the thing. I'm like, I still, like, I can't get rid of no more clothes. Like, I need everything that I got. Like,
I got rid of too much shit when I moved to LA. I had so many fucking clothes.
I still have I still have my shit, my traditional Nigerian shit. Nice. I was gonna wear that for the Black Panther premiere. Because you know we gotta represent Black Panther.
So but I can't. No, why not?
Because it's in Chicago still. It's just in storage right now. Because every time I go back, I forget to fucking bring it.
Overnight it.
I'm like, somebody can't ship it to you.
5 days.
I know.
6 days.
Express, we just got paid.
Yeah, you can get it by Tuesday.
ASAP.
Have it for Thursday. I'm definitely going right after work. For real.
Right after work?
When
Regular day?
You have movie pass? No, I'm just gonna buy a ticket.
Okay.
Probably LA Live. I hate the theater that's up there, fucking ArcLight. They suck.
They're too expensive. I went to go
see. They were like $15, but the seats were terrible. But the LA Live, the theater at LA Live is super sick. The seats were super comfortable.
It's okay.
So we actually got through a good.
Yo, we gotta talk about Will Smith's Instagram.
Oh yeah,
oh my god,
fucking Will Smith! He just joined and he's already the most popular.
He's the king of IG right now.
But honestly, like he's the best Instagrammer.
He really is. He makes you feel a certain way.
He has a really good balance of like motivation and funniness.
Yeah.
Like even though like other comedians do that shit too. But it's something about he's the way so much more like wholesome because I feel like we've all seen his whole entire journey and he's like this fucking family man now. Yeah. And like so you get to see like the grown up like family man version of him, but he's also still goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit. Yeah.
I would love to be Will Smith's son.
Wait.
I say I'm his son all the time because I sort of look like him, but like if I was actually Jaden, shout outs to you. I fucking love you, bro. You're doing good shit for the earth.
What is that shit called?
Be yourself. Neo Yokio, that show is great.
I watched a few more episodes of it.
It was pretty entertaining.
Your sustainable water company, that shit is great. Your new album is fire, bro. Yeah. It's called Just Water. It comes in cardboard boxes.
Oh.
Wait, that's him?
That's him. Yeah, that's his company.
Is it blue with like water on the side?
No, it's white with black writing, ain't it?
Yeah. It's dope.
I know exactly what
He's just.
Is there more than one, or is he the only one doing that?
There's a couple.
Okay, I'm like, damn, because I have seen that a lot of places.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dope as fuck. Willow, shout out to you. Keep whipping your hair, girl.
We were laughing. Brendan had me fucking dying in your chat because he was like, we need to talk about why Will didn't do a fucking tribute, or why Jada didn't do a tribute to Willow.
Like, she could have tried.
Because Will got 1 million fucking likes remaking Jaden's thing.
That shit
like,
was
Jada.
genius,
Yeah, it
bro.
really
That was so fucking good.
Will Smith, I kind of wish he was my dad too. Like, it would be so cool to have him be my fucking dad.
I have a fucking crazy ass. Well, it's not that crazy. Okay, but I used to dance with.
If you met Will Smith,
I didn't.
Oh my
I'm about
God.
to say,
I would
No.
actually leave.
No.
I could have sworn she was about to met Will
I
Smith.
didn't meet him. But listen, okay, so I danced with this like little, very small dance company. I mean, there was like 6 of us or something. Anyway, and this lady, you know, she like booked us a gig. She's like, yeah, blah blah blah, wants us to dance at their house. She's having this big party. Blah blah blah. We go. It's Will Smith's ex-wife.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like I got to dance at like some fucking big ass party that she did. And then on top of that, like the room that we're in, this was like a long time ago. I was like in middle school. The room that we're in, like getting
for a while.
I've been dancing my whole
Look
life,
here.
bro. This ain't a game. This is life. This is life. But like, so the room that we were given to like get dressed in, we're like looking around. I pick up like a, you know, those like photo, when you got like your photos developed like from a disposable camera, the little pack that it came in.
Yeah.
And it was pictures from when they were in Africa for Ali.
Nice.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Damn, that's some.
I was like,
6 degrees of separation.
I was like, yo, like, look at these pictures. It was like the whole family because she was there too, the ex-wife. Like,
they are blended.
That's the oldest son, right?
Yeah, the oldest.
Why don't they ever talk about him?
Yeah, we said that too. Why don't they? The oldest son.
What is he doing? I know he used to play football.
He probably
something like that.
No, he literally does
Last
not.
time I checked, anyway.
You say he was a little.
I'll be milking my like, yes, that's my daddy, yes. But I guess this is Trey Smith. I would be doing something, a YouTube page or something, bitch. Trey, do something if you listening. 'Cause I'm telling you, do something. Do a YouTube page.
Never know.
You can do a podcast
right
or something. I don't even see him on Twitter. He doesn't have a Twitter presence or nothing. I don't think he likes that fame though, because he's never been like.
Actor. I don't know
really?
about that.
I'm like, he's never been like the type who was out there. Jaden and Willow was like, fuck that, I'm taking advantage of this shit.
Oh yeah.
I would too. Like,
he said he's Jaden said he's an icon.
He kind of is.
6 years ago, he was in Karate Kid.
Look,
he looks Filipino in this picture.
He does have like a Filipino face. Yeah.
In this picture specifically.
He cute.
In that picture, this latest picture is.
He be having some
Is he pop?
His face, he on and off face. Sometimes he on, sometimes he off. Let me see.
He's yeah, but like I'm not like.
He look like he high.
He probably is. He's off that DMC.
He's like, hey everybody, hey. I don't even know what he sound like. I ain't seen him since just the two of us video.
The what video?
Just the two of us. That's the I don't even know if he was in that. Shit, it might have been Jaden too. I think he was in that
Jaden
one.
wasn't even born yet, man.
He wasn't?
Nah,
he was a little kid.
Jaden is still like 14, isn't he?
No, not 14.
He should be about 18
He's at least
now.
18 by now.
Okay.
Willow
is like, I don't know. I lost track. Kids be fucking growing up. You be like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, for real.
Like, yeah, that shit's fucking crazy.
Okay, I really want to talk about this before we go. What is the difference between casual dating and being a hoe? Because if you think about it, casual dating is to where you could be dating, if you're single and you're dating like 2 or 3 people, you're texting them, like maybe getting to know them, possibly fucking them. It's dating. Like you're seeing which one you may want.
Yeah.
But being a hoe to some people is just fucking a whole bunch of people. What's the difference?
I feel like there is a difference.
I honestly can't relate, so I don't even know what to tell you. What the difference is.
I can theorize about this like on a cultural level, but I don't have any like practical experience, so it might not be that significant to anybody. But I feel like casual dating, like every time I've heard that, it's been in the context of seeing one person casually. Like, you're not really official, like there's not really a title.
Yeah.
But the way you're putting it, it's like a few people you're dating, you're sort of just like playing the market, right? You're trying to see who you're trying to go out with. So it might be the intentionality with casual dating, like you actually want to actually settle down. You want to just be with one person, but you want to explore your options. Whereas being a hoe, you're just trying to get your dick wet. You're trying to get your pussy wet. You're just trying to fuck. Like being a hoe, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Yo, accept your hoe-ness. Be a hoe if you're a hoe. That's cool. Be a slut. Be whatever. We're with that shit. It's 2018. I'm all about the movement, the wave. That shit is dope. Like, but I think that's the difference. Yeah. I think that's the difference, honestly, because they sort of seem like the same thing, but I think it's the intentionality.
That's pretty.
Like where you're trying to end up.
I can kind of agree with that. I think that makes it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that makes a good point. Intention is like, that's like a big part of it.
Yeah.
So I would agree. I think that you're right. Like, if you're going out, like, the intention of just like trying to narrow it down, you know, like, not saying like you're just like, oh, date, like you on fucking 10 to 12 dates a week, like
swiping right
and
all
it's
day.
like, okay, like relax, you know, like you can find some chill. I mean, like, do what you want. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But I think if your intentions are to like kind of narrow down this, and you're making like actual effort to make that like a point, like make that a thing, instead of just like, oh, like I really wish I could settle down, but the fucking whole life is just so good, like you don't have no responsibilities. But like, at what point are you gonna like grow out of that?
True.
I think it has to do with like maturity as well.
Yeah.
Just like knowing what you want and knowing what's best for you. Not to say that you know, the decisions that people make are fucking bad, but like, cause who am I to judge somebody else's life? Like, I've done some dumb shit before, you know, so everybody's got their thing, but from my own personal standpoint, it's just like, I feel like, why put so much effort into doing something that's not going to really benefit me?
Yeah.
So that's why I can't like do the whole thing. I've never had a whole phase. I don't really have any intentions on having one. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't do it, because I've seen it work out for some people and it's fine. Like, but everything is different for everybody. So for me, I just know. I just be chilling. It's cool.
Exactly.
I'm like,
I'm a fucking grandpa, bro. Like, y'all know this is all me. I go home and listen to Miles Davis and read a fucking book. Like,
yeah, me too. Like,
what's the difference for you? Is there a difference?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that's my same stance. Like, casual dating, and I only asked this because I like watch Wendy during the day, and somebody asked her like, is it okay to date multiple people at one time? And she was like, yes. Like, I always tell young women and young men, like, date and date often. Like, don't limit yourself to one person so young and so early, basically.
Because
unless you know that it's
yeah. Because, you know, what's crazy about that, my mom told me that her mom told her the same thing. Mm-hmm. And she, like, kind of said it to me, like, you know, like, you should date, blah, blah, blah. My mom got married at 17. And they're still married. They've been married for almost 46 years. Mm-hmm. Good so, like, that's like fucking hella rare, you know, but like, it just goes to show, like, once you know, you know, like.
Have y'all seen that meme that's like, the majority of people meet their soulmate before 21, and it's like, me just sitting here like.
Okay.
I think I have.
I've definitely seen one like it.
Just looking around.
Yeah.
Fucking scrolling through Instagram like, is it one of these? I'm not sure. I remember he smiled at me in the hallway in high school.
It's just like reaching.
Yeah, like maybe
reaching into the ether.
Let me add him on Snapchat. Like, let me DM him. What's up?
But being a hoe is just being a hoe, like we said. It's just fucking just a fuck. And not necessarily when you're casually dating people are you necessarily fucking them. You could just be dating and not having sex, but
wait, but what's being a hoe?
Where you might or more than one of them. You know,
having sex.
I think being a hoe is just. I don't know. Because I also listened to this one podcast.
I feel like it's a mindset.
Like, what is a thought?
It is a mindset.
Like, what is a thought?
Who knows, honestly.
And I don't know. I really
those hoes over there
who just don't mind having sex with anybody.
Yeah.
I feel like casually dating, you're at least having sex with people that you're getting to know. You're not just like, oh, hey, I just met you, let's have sex.
Yeah, that might be it too. Like just after the first date.
At least you've gone on a couple dates. Even after the first date, if you go on the first date and y'all bitch turn up enough to that y'all have that much fun, do what y'all do. I don't think that makes you a hoe if you do that.
No.
Even if you do it more than once. Now, if you do it in a week, maybe. I don't think you need to like go out on Monday with one nigga and then Tuesday you're like, okay, Antoine won't
next. Antoine. You better call time.
Like Jonathan came out last night, but now Antoine won't come out. That might be hoe. At least if you 2 weeks later, okay, I'm at the grocery store and this nigga could start talking to me. But that was so random.
Has that happened to you, though?
No.
I feel like that has.
It happened to me on the bus. It was. Not the grocery store.
It was the same
Definitely
story
on the bus.
me, or it was a different story?
No.
It wasn't that
The
shit.
bus thing was a nigga who was like trying to fuck with me, like
out.
trying to fight with me.
Yeah.
No, the other thing was this nigga who was like talking to me randomly, like.
Okay. Yo, this
like,
old ass
girl.
lady was hitting on me on the bus. She was like 70. I was like, you're bold. Like, I like this.
I like this. I was gonna say, don't you like old ladies?
Not that old, though. Like 40 to 50, I'm cool with.
That's too old. My ex ended up being a sugar baby to a 50-year-old. Let me stop spilling tea. I'm sorry.
Quincy
I'm not
Jones,
sorry. Actually, I'm definitely not sorry at all.
I'm like, I need my bills paid too, so.
I was like, okay,
I need
kudos,
a sugar daddy that
sis,
literally doesn't want anything from me.
Okay, we talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
I'm like, I want a sugar daddy who just want to talk. I can talk your ear out, bitch.
We talk all motherfuckers.
I will talk to you till you fall asleep.
Call me.
Just write the check before you fall asleep, and I'll get the lead when you fall asleep.
My credit card bill is due, and I want to start paying off my student loans.
Exactly. No
call
physical
me,
touching
let's
at
talk.
all.
At the end of that, I'm gonna remind you what my Venmo is. And
okay, just PayPal it over.
Or if you got Chase, Quick Pay.
Oh, Quick Pay is a life.
Exactly, it really is.
My fucking world. Like, me and my sister have saved each other so many times with Quick Pay.
Yeah, for real.
That shit like, hey, can you quick pay me like $10 real quick? I'll pay back at midnight.
Okay.
So, I got you.
I hit on my brother and sister for that shit. Low key.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah. Struggle is cool. It's cool. We get past it.
Okay. We making it somehow.
She just got a promotion.
Keeping our head above water, bitch.
Keeping our head above.
For real, fucking.
For real, this is me. So.
Okay.
Trying not
just
to
the chin.
Yes.
Just enough, man.
Yo, Adriana, I'm gonna teach you how to swim one day.
Oh my god, that just gave me so much anxiety.
I'm going to.
No idea.
Like, you just
we can definitely talk about that because I know you're not the only one. Just like Sam Smith said, honey.
He be like fucking calling me out. I'm like, I know
you're not the only one.
That I am not the only black person that y'all know that don't know how to fucking swim. Okay.
Definitely not.
I was like, everybody chill. Y'all act like y'all ain't never heard this fucking stereotype before. Get off my back. Nigga, okay, I can't swim.
I definitely have heard both, for sure. People who don't know how to ride bikes and people who don't know how to swim.
See, I can ride a bike, you know what I'm saying?
There's
my
homie
learned how to ride a bike at like age 21.
I don't think my...
I was like, bro,
that was super late. Yeah. I was riding bikes when I was a little kid. That used to be the fun thing to do is like ride your bike in the subdivisions
up and down
and like
the street or
go to the construction sites and ride up the dirt hills and shit. Like, yeah, that used to be fun. Okay, I want to tell this one story.
I'm here.
And tell me if I'm making this too long, like if y'all ready to go and shit.
Okay.
Because, you know, I can always cut and edit. I'm going to edit this too, so. Going back to the side nigga thing, I had to tell a story, and I know my friend is listening, so I just had to tell a story of why I learned my lesson with doing this shit. So I was, you know, in class. I was like a sophomore in college at the time, and I was talking to this nigga who was on the football team.
Damn.
DL Boots, like nobody knew. The only
always...
time we interacted, he would come to my dorm late at night. Nobody ever saw him. Nobody knew shit.
Damn.
How many DL niggas are there really though? Because it's an interesting statistic.
Plenty. There are a lot. I feel, and I want to talk about this next if we can. Homophobia in the black community and why people don't come out and people keep it a secret and do the DL thing. It's not like they're scared to be themselves. It's a whole deep shit. But so I'm in class. I'm living my life. This nigga, we talk whatever. And I get a Facebook message from this bitch like, hey, she was like, hey, I'm Justin's girlfriend. Oh shit, I gotta edit it out. I'm Beep's girlfriend.
He left a note for himself.
I gotta edit that out, bitch. Listen to this. If you're listening to this, edit that piece out and edit that and then cut this in. So she's like, I'm Beep's girlfriend. I'm like, okay. I was just like, okay, hey. And I was just like, and then so I got blown by the fact that she added me because I'm like, I feel like she knows something. Because I'm like, why is this bitch following me? I'm like, she could be following me because at the time I had my YouTube show on campus. People was following me on campus. Like, so I was like, it could be that. But I'm like, no, this is his girlfriend. It's too strange. So she messaged me like, I'm just going to be real with you. I went through his phone. Because during Thanksgiving break, this idiot let her stay in the apartment while he went back to Texas. And left a phone in a drawer that she fucking found. And she's like, I found the phone. I see all these text messages between y'all. What the fuck is going on? Like, I just want to know, like, what's going on.
Damn, that's deep.
And I'm just like, like, fuck it. So I'm like, look.
Damn.
I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Well, she's like, well, he's telling me you're just this lion. You're obsessed with him. You won't leave him alone. I'm like, excuse me?
Well, okay, that's what it is.
I was like, sweetie, where are you right now? She's like, I'm at his apartment. So I'm like, okay. I'm on my way. So I go to my friend's apartment, and I know my friend's listening to this. She's probably dying laughing. So I go to my friend's apartment. I'm like, bitch, so...
We gotta pull up. We gotta pull up.
I'm like, get your shit together, because this bitch just texted me like she know everything. Yeah, and they knew. They was the only ones I told because they were my best friends. So I'm like, bitch, we gotta pull up. This bitch says she over there now. He's talking about I'm obsessed. I'm just bothering him. Like, woo woo. She knew the tea because she would like... be leaving as he was coming. So she's like, how are you obsessed with him if he's coming to you? I'm like, yeah, bitch, whatever. So we go over there. I'm like texting her. He don't know shit. I'm texting her like, hey, I'm outside. Me, my friend, my other friend, these two girls. So she opened the door, and then all of a sudden we walk into the room, me, her, and my two friends. It was like an episode of motherfucking Cheaters. Like, literally with the... God. We didn't have cameras and shit, but the way we pulled up in there, like, what the... Okay, explain. Was like an episode of fucking Cheaters.
I love a good...
We'll go down in the history of fucking WIU history. Of just the most randomest fucking things that ever happened. But yeah, that was just crazy. And I learned my lesson after that. No, never again. I never want to be put in a situation where that shit happens again. Yeah. It was fucked up.
Damn.
But yeah, with DL niggas, I think that there are a lot, but it's because...
Specifically in the
and I'm talking about, specifically in the black community, because there's white DL people and Mexican, all colors, but specifically black people. Because I feel like, okay, specifically I have friends who are like super DL, like, they'll still pretend like they like girls. I'm gonna get married one day, just not now, to their mamas and daddies and stuff like that. Will not tell their parents, nobody, that they're gay. Maybe just me or and a couple friends who they're comfortable with, but I feel like people are scared to come out because of homophobia in the black community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's really because it goes back to us growing up to, like, our fathers, not necessarily saying my father, but just black fathers, kind of teaching their sons that, like, being gay is, like, hell no, like, fuck no.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's you grow up to kind of, like, make fun of gay people and, like, look at that as, like, being weak and, like...
And it's like a mortal sin to go to hell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can see why people are DL, but I just don't agree with it. I feel like you shouldn't be fucking with a nigga and a bitch at the same time.
It's in the black community, but I've seen it among other races too. Like, I've like talked to, you know, y'all know, like I know a lot of Asian people, like a lot of Filipino people, and I have a friend who like growing up was like that kind of like oh fucking faggot kind of like you know, and like he met someone like who they're best friends now, you know, and like. He was able to have an experience to show him like, okay, you know, like these people are not the fucking worst people. Like I was just taught a different way. And I think that's what it is. It's just like generations like passing information down. Yeah. And just what like that kind of stuff represents to them, either religiously or just from a societal standpoint. Because, like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, it's just none of my fucking business who anybody fucks either way. Like, whether you straight or you gay, that has nothing to do with me. Exactly. So, I just, you know, it is what it is. And, like, I've had people come out to me. Sometimes I knew, and sometimes I was like, what? The fuck? Like, mind blown, you know? But either way, it's like, okay, well... Cool, good for you. I'm glad you're, like, not fucking... Because I can't even imagine, like, harboring, like, something that, like, big forever.
It's fucking stupid, bro. Like, it's...
Like, and I know my friends, like, we're almost 30, and, like, their parents still don't know... Like, they've never literally told them. I'm sure their parents... Especially black mamas, they know when their sons are gay. Like, my mama knew. She was just like, in a way that I guess came out to my parents was like, I ordered some books actually that were like kind of like gay books about just like teens who were gay and like meeting other teens and like whatever they were going through. And my parents, it came in the fucking mail while I was at school. I was in high school, and my parents were just like, "What is this? Like, what's going on?" And I don't think I said anything, but then my parents were just like, you know, you're our son, like whatever, we don't care. My mom was like, I already knew, so it was like, see anyway, bitch, like.
Right. I mean, like, sometimes it's like that, and sometimes it isn't. But I can see that I remember
if it would have been the opposite of them, like, get the fuck out. What the fuck is this shit? Like, we're not going to have this in my fucking house.
That's a blessing to have them, like, accept you.
Exactly.
Sometimes people's parents don't. I remember, like, it's so funny in high school, this guy like came out to me and I thought he was out already. So when he told me, he was like, yeah, so I came out, I'm gay. And I was like, oh, okay, I knew that. And he was like, you did? And I was like, you did? Girl, listen to you. I don't know any straight men that talk like that, to be honest, whether that's stereotypical or not. Like, I just, you know, like the way you present yourself, I already knew. So, you know, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, good for you. You know, like, what I say to people when they tell me, I'm like, oh, even if I'm fucking shocked. Yeah. Because I've been fucking thrown for a loop a couple times, all right?
Really?
But even when that happens, in my mind, I'm like, what? But talking to them, I'm like, okay, well, congratulations. You know, like, good for you for, like, living... how you want to live, you know, because, like, that shit is fucking tough. Like, I can't imagine, like, I think about, like, small secrets that I keep to myself, but to, like, have something so major, like, that must be torture. Like, living in your own mind for that long.
I'm glad we were all raised.
You know?
I'm glad we were all raised in households that were, like, for the most part accepting and, like, open-minded. Yeah. I think that's what needs to change is the culture of acceptance and empathy.
Absolutely.
And understanding, like...
It's, like, up to our generations to pass that.
For real. Like, you don't... like it's not a choice. It's just I was fucking born this way. Shout out Lady Gaga. Like for real, this shit is like. There's nothing wrong with me. This is just who the fuck I am. Like,
definitely born this way.
This shit is stupid if you hate somebody because of their sexual orientation or because of any sort of hate that you harbor. Like it's like we're all humans. Like, it's unnecessary. Like let us just live.
I've never hated someone just because of like what they are.
Yeah.
But I've hated someone because of who they are.
Yeah.
That's,
you're just a bad person.
Difference.
I don't fuck
That's
with you,
the fucking difference, you know?
Like
and that's why I like it. I can't watch any kind of like slave lynching type of anything or read an article without like crying, because I can't fucking fathom like why someone would hate someone so much for literally no reason.
Yeah. It's like hating somebody because of their shoe size.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh,
you're a size 9?
Cute.
What's wrong with you?
It's like hating someone because they're blind or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's not their fault.
Yeah.
They're blind.
Stupid. And it's not a fault. Like, it's just...
How it
it's
is.
a fucking thing. Like,
yeah.
It's life. Like, we all have these experiences, and we're all who we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely. That was amazing. Okay, so the last topic, and we're closing. Okay, so I want to talk about this because my show is... I'm trying to make 2018 about, like, helping people with depression and, like, helping them to realize how to be happy and, like, how to maintain happiness. And that's, like, I'm going to literally, like, that's my goal to, like, focus 2018 on, like, helping other people because, like, I hear so many stories of people committing suicide, wanting to commit suicide, like, not knowing what to do, where to turn, like, me dealing with depression and moving to LA to like basically better my life and like start over and like figure out life. I want that to be like a story that I tell to other people to like hopefully get them to change their mind about doing things that they may regret. Cause like if I would have gone through with things that I may regret, I wouldn't be in LA right now. I wouldn't know you guys. I wouldn't be working at our fucking amazing job.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be living in fucking Hollywood, even though it's not the best part of fucking Hollywood.
But you live in somewhere.
Exactly. So, my last question and the last thing that we're going to talk about is, like, maintaining happiness. What are ways and things that you do, and, like, what is your advice to somebody to, like, maintain happiness? Like, what would you tell somebody to do?
Yeah, it's like, a tough topic.
That is a tough topic because I also have struggled with depression and it comes and goes still.
+1.
But like, you know, like sometimes, and it really depends on like where I am in life, and I feel like right now I'm truly in such a better space, really mostly because I'm like working somewhere that I don't mind working. The past like few years when like stuff would happen, like just working where I was working made it worse, you know, like but things that I did to make myself happy is like surround myself with people I knew really fucked with me, like the new friends that I made on the dance team that I was on, like just knowing like how much they had my back. Not that my like old friends or like, you know, my like best friends didn't, but just to know that there's like a separate, a completely like separate group of people that I could go to with my problems. And like, you know, like just learning how to deal with that shit. It's difficult, and you just have to really find what makes you happy. You find one small thing that makes you happy, and you hold on to it. So for me,
and to build on that, like, just saying one small thing to somebody can also be life-changing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, I remember the first time I got a compliment, like, on a fucking paper I wrote. And that shit is, like, one of the reasons that I wanted to, like, keep doing that. Yeah. And that was, like, fourth grade, you feel me? And it was just, like, a small thing. I
remember, like, I have a similar, but not until maybe, like, 10th or 11th grade. Yeah, I had this like I had life skills, whatever that was supposed to be. But the teacher that I had was this, he was really into, like, psychology, and everything was, like, ideologies of this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what is this at the time, you know? I had to write some paper for his class. I don't even remember what it was on, but, like, I was walking through the hallway, bullshitting, you know, like, had hall pass. I'm fucking walking with my friend. We were TAs.
Y'all had hall passes?
We were TAs. So, like, we worked for the counselor. Like, that was, like, our TA period, like, and we would just fucking walk around, you know, like, and I'm, like, walking past his class, and he says, hey, Mason, and I, like, got scared, you know, I was like, oh, shit, like, he's gonna call me out, like, for being around, you know, like, and I was like, yeah, he was like, that was a really good paper you wrote, and I was like, thank you. Like, yeah, I'm like, hearing, like, just the tiniest compliment. Like, you have no idea, like, what small thing you could say to someone and, like, how much of a difference in their day it would make.
Exactly.
But, yeah, man, like, just in terms of, like, maintaining happiness, it's not always easy. But like I say, you just find, like, one small thing that you can hang on to. And anytime you feel down, you think about that thing. Or you do that thing. I was, like, telling my dance friends that asked me, like, are you still dancing? I'm like, kind of not really. Because for the past few years, I was using dance as, like, my crutch. Like, it was like, oh, I need to get my mind off of this. Or, oh, like, I'm so stressed about this. Like, I feel like I need to dance. Like, I needed it as an outlet. But, like, right now, because I'm, like, happier in life, I don't feel like I need it. So I'm not, like, kind of forcing myself to do it. And I'm like, okay, I'll get back into it when it's just fun. Like, I'm just doing it because, like, hey, I'm fucking good at this shit. And I just want to keep doing it. Like, and I felt like that was, like, the difference in me and
feeling yourself.
in the next, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've been doing it for long enough, you would think. Okay. But, yeah, man, I just realize, okay, this is the thing that I need to do. It's making me happy. I'm just going to keep doing that because I know whenever I'm feeling a certain way, I can do that thing. Yeah. True. Yeah. You just gotta, that's my advice in telling someone to, like, find happiness or maintain happiness. You find, like, just one small thing, whether it be fucking writing poetry, writing raps. Like, you think about fucking Issa Rae and, like, Awkward Black Girl, and she be, like, writing, or she does it in, what's the show? Oh my god. Yes, thank you. I'm like, it's literally my favorite show. Why am I brain farting right now? But she, like, raps in them. It's like whatever little thing is gonna, like, make you calm, make you feel better. Like, censor you. Like, man, just fucking grab onto that shit, and once it pulls you completely out or you get to a different place in your life, you're like, wow, that thing really helped me at that time. Like, now I can, like, express to other people, like, hey, well, this is what I did with this situation. That's why I was saying, like, what you plan to do is so great, because I've had conversations about my depression to other people who are younger than me, and that was, like, why I kind of felt like God put me on that dance team at that time, me being my age and them being younger than me. Like, me just being, like, not a role model, but just somebody who's, like, kind of been through their shit, and to be like, yo, like, yeah, sometimes shit is fucked up, but this is what I did, and this is the lesson that I learned. Like, at one point, you're gonna hit this point, and you're gonna be like, oh, damn, Adri said this, you know? I'm like, I too like to help people that way, and that's kind of like how psychology, like, even though I fought it for so many years, my dad was like, you should just major. My dad has a PhD in psychology. He's like, you should just major in psychology. We can have a father-daughter practice, and I didn't fucking want to do that shit. I was like, no.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
Mason.
Yes, Dr. Mason. Come through. I might need to book a session with Doc. Low-key.
He's a marriage and family therapist, so sure.
I ain't married. I ain't got my family.
No,
ain't
but that's
I
like
just singular.
it's everything.
Oh, I might book a session with Doc.
Yeah. I might book a session with Doc too.
Okay.
Like, hey, what up, Doc?
You guys are fucking, like, twins. It's weird. I mean, not, like, physically, but, like, you guys act the same. That's why, like, I can, like, not be, like, so thrown off by the things that you say or the fact that you fucking poke fun at me all day, because my dad does the same shit. It's like,
Nice.
he like literally just fucking shouts obscenities at me, and I'm just like fucking typing. He threatened me with a bat earlier. I'm fucking, what do you call that? Wiffle ball?
yeah.
Bat. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna work you. But anyway, yeah. Shout out to my pops. That's my nigga.
Nice.
I think you hit the nail on the head with everything.
For sure.
I would like to build on one thing you said specifically about talking about shit, because I know it's easy to like ruminate and just be in your own head. But I think actually
that's like the worst.
That really is definitely.
I think
because you just
talking,
talk yourself in circles and it just it spirals down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like saying shit out loud and just getting it out, that's what I think what you're doing is beautiful. Like
Nice.
Putting it out and starting the conversation.
Yeah.
And allowing other people to hear it and understand that, you know, everyone goes through this shit. It's not like
it's not
a lonely
abnormal.
human experience.
Yeah,
this is like,
and that's what's crazy
this
because
is what's normal.
so many people go through this shit, but like nobody knows how to like bring it up to others.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
like,
just
exactly.
like what
this
is fucking like this is the first step. This is the groundbreaking work that's happening. Even with this podcast, it's like this is necessary, you know. So yeah.
Me, I would say just to end it all is that you need to fucking, I would say find a hobby and really like you said, find that one thing that you love to do or like that takes you to another place, like doing my YouTube show and my fucking podcast and like remixes and shit like that. Like takes me to another place. Basically, makes me feel like I matter or something like that.
Yeah.
That's like why I started doing my YouTube show, because like after I did it, people would like literally like walk up to me on fucking campus like, holy shit, you're that kid from YouTube, like you're hilarious. And like people
and
would
you
like
are
fucking host their
are.
shows and shit like that. So
Agreed.
just fucking find something that you love to do and like keep doing it for real. Like if you have like a thing that you want to do, you feel like you can't do it, you're not good enough, I think you should just do it.
Yeah.
Take
Everybody
chances.
matters.
Definitely fucking take chances.
Black Lives Matter.
I took like the biggest fucking chance moving to LA, so yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's so cool that you guys like moved out here and like I met you guys.
Yeah, I know, right?
Weird.
I know, like honestly, like when I met him,
The
like
universe.
I didn't think like, oh man, me and this guy are gonna fucking really like get along. Yeah. We're gonna be friends, you know? Like I didn't know.
Exactly.
Even meeting you, I didn't know.
Right,
Like you just never really know like who you're gonna like click with,
exactly.
and for some reason, like at some, I don't even know like what point it was, but I was like, hey, like I get this guy, like I get it, you know, like. I'm like, hey, he gets me, you know, like, I would, like, say, like, small shit.
Exactly.
I'm like, he gets it.
I knew when it was. I got y'all, I feel like I bonded with y'all at the fucking holiday party.
Yeah.
That was the first night where I was just like, okay, these are my Judies. I don't care if they don't like me or not. Like, these are my fucking Judies. Like, okay. So thank you both for fucking coming on my podcast. It was an amazing conversation. I can't wait to listen to it later.
Yeah, for real.
When I'm sober, because I'm definitely feeling myself right now. So like,
I'll be writing my own notes down. Like, damn, I was speaking that real shit.
We got deep, we got funny, we got we gave you a little of everything. Look here. So yeah, we'll definitely. I'll be back. They'll be back too if they want to.
Yeah, we'll be back for sure.
So yeah. That was amazing.
Good job.